Yo, you already know what it is. It's AWOL podcast. I'm back up in here. Shout out to y'all. You already know. I love y'all. Hit that like, share, subscribe button, all that good stuff. It is Thursday, 9:06 p.m. I've been up since 3:57 a.m. So I'm going on what? I don't even know. 19 hours? I don't even know the math. Yeah, something like that. Who knows? I'm tired, right? But it's been a long day. I just wanted to touch base on a couple things with y'all. For the ones that have been rocking with me, I figured I'd clarify some things with y'all. I know I have episodes with guests, and we're gonna keep that going, right? But what I'm thinking of doing is my solo joints are gonna be on a separate playlist. This is the third time I'm trying this. I did it once, and I was on one. I was on 100. I edit the episode, and I was like, ooh, it was aggressive. So I was like, nah, chill. So I got that in the unreleased folder for this joint. Then I did another one, and again, I was amped up. So I said, let me relax. In the words of Noriega, you gotta relax. So I said, okay, cool. So now that I'm tired, maybe I won't get so amped up. You know what I mean? But I was going to title it, Let's Be Honest. That was going to be the playlist on the channel. So if you come to the AWOL podcast channel, from now on, all my guests are going to go in chronological order as far as episode numbers. And these are going to go in chronological order. As you see, I got my Mac set up. I'm going to go over some Google stories off a random private page, meaning it's not going to be in my algorithm. It's whatever Google is trending, and I'm going to just touch on shit that's popping in the world and give you my 2 cents, right? That's going to be a little segment I'm thinking I want to do at the end. But for the most part, I don't know how long they're going to be. I'm going to just talk my shit. You know what I mean? So I was going to call it Let's Be Honest, because I like that. When you talk to somebody, you go, all right, let's be honest, though. Do you really think, whatever the case may be, right? But I'm so glad I didn't put those episodes out, because then I would have been married to the Let's Be Honest playlist. But I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to title it AFA. All feelings aside. Because this is what I'm thinking. You ever talk to somebody, and whatever the subject is, you discuss it. And then you go, okay, I see how you feel. I get it. I hear you. And I understand. And then they go, how you feel? And you say, how you feel. But then, at least the way I like to do it, is you said how you feel about the situation. I told you how I feel about the situation. 9 times out of 10, the people in my circle, obviously they're in my circle. So obviously, we friends, acquaintances, whatever. But we mostly agree 9 out of 10 times. So if you feel a certain type of way, chances are, the probability is that I agree with you as well. But now, once that is said, how do I know if I really feel this way? This is personal. How do I know if I really feel this way if I don't set my feelings aside and look at the situation from a point of view where my feelings are not involved? Because if I can't see it from that angle, then my feelings are just that, feelings. And I am talking based off of emotions. I am formulating an opinion off of emotions, which is fine. But how do you know if the opinion that you're taking based on your emotions is right if you can't see it from the other side? But you have to put aside what? Your feelings. That's the thing. people don't know how to do that. People do not know how to, not everybody. Some people don't know how to put their feelings aside. So that's what I'm going to call it. AFA. I like the way it sounds better. LBH was cool, let's be honest, but that's still going to be my tagline. I'm going to just hit you with the let's be honest. But it's AFA, all feelings aside. That's what I'm going to call this joint. And I'm going to start off with this. First joint, this is just an introductory, whatever, of what I'm doing with the shit, right? But the gist of the All Feelings Aside playlist. I was talking to somebody about said subject. I'm sorry for drinking on the mic. I can't stand that shit when I hear it. Oh, I hate it. I was talking to somebody about said subject. We both agreed. But then I said, what about if this was the case? Right? Because we both agreed on the subject. We both agreed. But let's dive into it. Because we both agree. So, we're talking to a wall at each other at this point. Because we don't know the other side. If somebody else that didn't agree with us were to have the discussion, how are we going to argue our point, discuss our point, or stand behind what we said? Just based off of feelings? I kind of like facts, not for nothing. So the person I was having this conversation with, after I said that, continued to speak in terms of feelings. And I figured maybe I wasn't clear enough. I let them say what they wanted to say. Once again, they were in their feelings, so I said, okay, cool. Second time. But what if, and I posed the question of said subject opposite of their feelings. And again, they hit me with one sentence and then right back in their feelings. That led me to believe that this person, at least on this subject, cannot put their feelings aside. So at this point, the conversation is over when it comes to said subject. There is nothing to discuss any further. We exhausted all options for further growth on this subject. It's a wrap. Because we already agree. That's the thing. We already agree. So cool. Now what? Yeah, that's true. True. Great. So, is it raining tomorrow? We're going to talk about this for 7 hours, which we could, but let's be honest. Ooh, saw that? Tag. I did that freestyle off the top. But let's be honest. How long are we going to do this for? All right. It's dead with. Let's keep it moving. So they couldn't. And that's my point. But when you do that to somebody, or you ask them to put their feelings aside, all feelings aside, bang. They hit you with the, see, that's your problem. You always want to debate. You always want to win. You're always trying to do this. You're always trying to seem smarter. Or what? Hey, man, you can play. I said this before earlier tonight. You can play checkers all you want. But on this table, it's chess. I don't care if you don't know how to play. But be prepared to play. I know what I'm doing on this side. I'm not playing checkers. I'm sorry. And if you don't know how to play chess and checkers is your only thing, then keep that energy and just admit to that and go, I can't even, I don't know how to put my feelings aside. I can't do it. I can't do it. Not on this subject. My feelings are my feelings, and I don't want to do that right now. I'm amped up. I'm on 1,000. I don't want to talk about it like that. Let me, whatever. And I go, fuck, facts. I like that. You manned up, womaned up, whatever you want to say it. However you want to say it. I would respect that. But to place your insecurities on me and say that I'm trying to win or this or that. Hey, man, I'm just talking. I didn't even know we was battling. I didn't even know that there was a game. Trying to win at what? If you think I'm trying to win at a game that I'm not playing, I already won. Think about that. If you are trying to win at a game that I don't even know I'm playing, I won already. So relax. It's cool. If I don't know something, I don't know it. I don't care. It's not going to make me less of a person, dumb, ignorant. What's ignorant, it's not knowing something, but acting like you do, or avoid talking about something because you don't know it. That's how you grow. If you don't want to grow, then I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? Like I said, today is what? September 14th. I was watching the trial. This shit went for 11 hours today. Of course, lunch break, a couple of 15-minute breaks. The judge had to do some shit on the side that they paused the trial for because they got warrants to sign and all this other shit. Normal judge shit. But it was a long trial. And I talked to my homie about it. And he felt a certain type of way about the trial. I'm not going to go into it because this ain't going to be that long. I just want to let y'all know what it is. But he went in on the trial. But then I asked him, are you watching? He's like, in and out. He did have to work. So I get that, right? But I told him tomorrow, Friday, September 15th, I'm going to hit you up. And let's discuss this. And I'm going to see, pardon me, how he feels of what he did watch. Right? And I'm going to see how this conversation goes. And that's my comrade too, so it is what it is. But I'm going to see how this goes because, once again, I get what you're saying. I truly do. But all feelings aside, do you think his lawyers did good? Do you think the state did good? The state had to do what they got to do. The defense is going to do what they're going to do. The facts of the evidence is that. We can argue things outside of a courtroom of what should have happened, what shouldn't have happened, who's guilty, who's not guilty. Did he have a right to be there? Should he pull out his blammy or not? That's all cool, but that is not allowed in court. And I told him that there is a language that we speak. I'm not a lawyer, by the way, but I'm just saying there is a language that civilians speak in their day-to-day life. Then there is a language that gets spoken in court. Those are two different languages. They are completely different languages. How you feel and how you speak in your day-to-day life does not necessarily translate to a courtroom. So yeah, you may watch a trial and go, oh, that's crazy. Hey, I get that it's crazy, but it is legal. What they're saying is legal. We're talking about court language, law language. Yes, they can get twisted, but what I'm saying, there is a basis to it. There's a different language. And if you can't separate that, then don't do any dirt. People do dirt, go to court, and then be surprised. How did this happen? And then take the stand and talk crazy. Bro, what are you doing? Did you just say, my bad, to the judge in front of the jury? Did you just say, my bad? Yo, instead of saying, I apologize, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut the lawyer off. Bang. Also, know how the court plays. If you on trial and the prosecutor is asking you a question and you go to answer the question and he cuts you off with another one, because again, all feelings aside, he's trying to win. All feelings aside, he's trying to win. And you should know that. He is trying to beat you. It's mental chess. If he asks you a question and you start to answer and he keeps cutting you off because he's trying to he doesn't want you to answer. He's trying to narrate a story to the jury, but he has to do it in court language. So he can't just tell the jury. That's closing argument shit. Now he has to only ask you about the evidence. So if he cuts you off, don't say nothing. What are they going to say? Objection, Your Honor? Non-responsive? The judge, and you would expect your lawyers to go, well, I would like the witness to be able to answer the question. Now the jury sees that and you win. See, this is what I'm saying. There's ways to have a conversation. Now, I think that should translate into day-to-day life. I'm sorry. My bad if I'm bringing court language to day-to-day language. I'll take that L. I apologize for that. That could be my fault. And I'll take that L. If it is an L, I'll take that L. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is still a fact. Right? If you ask me something, I'm going to ask you what it is. And yeah, the prosecutor wants to win, but so does the defense attorney as well. And if we were going to have a logical debate as far as court language is concerned, you can't just be blurting out shit, cutting people off and, nah, fuck that and fuck this and, nah, you fuck up. Hey, man, there's rules. There's an etiquette to this. So all I'm saying is, if you don't like the way conversations are being held, then I suggest you don't spark a conversation with that person no more. I need to learn that lesson myself. I need to just go, what happened? You want to talk about what? I'm good. Because I talk to a lot of people and we have healthy conversations off microphone. Super healthy and in deep subjects too for 4 hours. And it's fine. But some people, not so good. But I get wrapped up in it because I'm like, nah, today's going to be the day that we actually have a good debate, like a good discussion. I don't mean debate like you're wrong, I'm right. I mean just a good back and forth. Yeah, let's work this out. What's your idea? This is my idea. That's how you feel. That's how I feel. But what about this? I'll steel man your side of it and then steel man this side of it. Or let's steel man the other side together if we both agree. Let's straw man the argument. Let's do that. Let's see if we could say that we're wrong. What if we are wrong? Can you argue and make believe that you are wrong? Let's do that. It's fun until the day you get caught up in some shit and you have to explain your side with conviction. And you haven't been training for that, or you're not prepared, and I don't even mean in a courtroom. I mean for a raise, for a job interview, for anything, any conversation in life. If you don't practice the skill of having a conversation and a back and forth with somebody, what do you think? You're just going to, that day's going to happen and you're like, oh, I'm fucking nice with it because I'm in my feelings. No, you're not. You're not going to do that. Anyway, I'm just saying that I was going to title it, Let's Be Honest, but that's just going to be the tagline. The playlist is going to be, the title of the playlist is going to be All Feelings Aside. So I'm going to just touch on some shit, whatever I see. I'm going to do some screen record shit, put it on the side right here so y'all can see what I'm looking at when I see it. I'm going to do it freestyle off the top. I might know the stories prior, but I'm going to rant on them live in the spot. You get what I'm saying? So hopefully with the screen record, I edit these by myself too, so it's a lot, but hopefully I get that popping. And so that'll be live. That's going to be part of it. And yeah, bro, that's what we going to do. I'm tired. I'm about to go to sleep. Tomorrow's another day. I love y'all. Stay blessed. It's AWOL Podcast. And at the end of the day, it's nighttime. Go to sleep. And this ain't rehearsed.
Today, and we will leave you with I can't do it. Okay. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. fucking thing sucks!
In.